You start the game already in a conversation box talking to a nameless fly. He starts talking about an ambush, hinting towards someone you know setting you up. Apparently the commander is a monster, and the order is doomed. But he really doesn't give a fuck about the order, so he starts rambling about a deity and how they are the key to lifting a curse. Then, he leaves the rest in your hands, as he fucking dies in front of you. So now what are you gonna do, right? You just spawn in the game, you don't really know what's going on, all you got is a katana, a couple magic spells, and your healing item. So you walk in the room, and... Wait, hold on. That's not how you start the fucking game. Here we go. Obviously you start the game at the main menu like every other game, but that would have been pretty cool though, right? No. Anyway, after you click new game, it'll take you to the character creator where you can create your own abomination. After you create your character, you slowly start waking up from the craziest ass whooping you've ever received in your life, and I know this because you're naked. The ass beating was so diabolical they literally left you in your underwear. After you wake up from that ass beating, you proceed to find yourself some clothes, a weapon, and a healing item. And your adventure starts there. Obviously, after starting your adventure, you're going to run into some enemies. So let's go over the basics of combat. This game is a lot like Dark Souls, so you obviously have the option to heal. You can also parry, kick, and dismember your opponents. You can take off their arms, their legs, and even their head, and because they're insects, they'll keep fighting. For defensive mechanics, obviously there's a parry like I mentioned earlier, but you can also block and evade enemies, like a roll or a dodge, depending on if you find it or not. There's also a stamina meter and a magic meter, so you can't just go spamming abilities willy-nilly or you'll get put on your ass faster than Rod Wave when he fell off the stage. If there's an mana meter, there's obviously going to be spells in the game. You just gotta go find them. Sometimes enemies drop them, sometimes they're behind boss fights, you know, just typical Dark Souls shit. You can also go fishing in this game for those who are into that. But besides that, there are also a bunch of crazy weapons and spells, from Guts' sword to like a fucking spell that literally causes the monsters to decay and it spreads like a disease. It's kind of insane. But besides all that, you kind of just go from dungeon to dungeon, fighting bosses and acquiring new weapons and skills. This game's kind of really short. It's like 4 hours long. I've played it twice, so I have a total of 8 hours in there. I've got all the achievements. It's pretty fun. I think you guys should, you know, check it out. Obviously, you know the game is called FlyKnight. On Steam, it's normally around $6. When it goes on sale, it'll probably be around $2. So yeah, I really think you guys should check it out. It's a pretty fucking cool game, if you ask me. I know this isn't the kind of content I normally create, but this is something I've had in the vault for a while, so I just wanted to upload it just so I can get something out for you guys. Let me know if you like this kind of video. I'll try and do more of it. I'm still kind of new to the formula. I don't usually like talking to a mic to myself with an editing software up. I kind of just record with friends usually, but this was something different. It was pretty fun. I don't mind it. Maybe I'll do more in the future. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Like and subscribe, all that. Leave a comment if I introduced you to Peak, you know. But other than that, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.